Hey everyone, welcome back. A welcomed guest. Let's do it, Alfredo. We mustn't delay here any longer. If bear long is to hear the truth of our trivials, in the first, you of all people should be present. Alright. Oh, well, I guess we'll just instantly go into a teleport. Man, so they were using like dog words on purpose, right? Like heal and shake and all that. Oops, I accidentally teleported to the wrong place. That's my bad. It's a slight waste of gil. That's fine. No, I'm actually surprised. I think there's only like 10 quests or something in the patch. So it's interesting that the dungeon was so early on. You must have a lot of story stuff to go through. We see first he was level 1 and he was a gladiator, and then goes through everything. What's up?
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me not only that the return of night was your doing, but that you hail from another world as well?
That's right.
Everything we told you, of the source, the shards, the 7 umbral calamities, all of it is true.
Wow, okay. This scene right here, this is the okay, so the trailer for the patch was very hype, and the trailers are always really, really good. However, the trailers are they're always full of such fucking trickery. These words here, everything we told you of the source, the shards, the 7 umbral calamities, all of it is true. Like, saying that in the trailer was like big. People were like, wait, why would you need to clarify that? That seems fucking weird. Like, it sparked a little conversation, that's all. But now we are in it, and he's just talking to the demo. That's it.
I realize how fantastical it sounds, and I would not blame you for doubting our testimony.
Just a little disappointing.
Expertise, you must surely have noted the peculiar nature of their souls.
Any other time and I would have dismissed your stories as balderdash and flummery. But upon closer inspection, 'tis plain their souls are far denser than is normal, and that they do not possess true bodies. Save you. Your body is your own, and your soul is the densest of them all.
As I said before, were it not for their heroism, the skies over Norvramp would still be awash with light, the realm yet at the mercy of FFXIV and the Sin Eaters. After all they have done for our home, seeing them safely back to their own, it seems the very least we can do.
I like the demo, but are they actually dogs? Like, are they meant to be dogs? Because they don't look like dogs to me.
Your tale is intriguing. Yes, very.
They look kind of like little bear people.
Simply to hear it is fitting payment in itself. As for your friends, I can but agree. Their valorous deeds on behalf of Norvramp are deserving of recognition, of their own fitting payment.
You will help us then?
I will. I would see my knowledge put to good use for a change. I do have one condition, however. I am not the spry young Numo I once was. As such, I will require assistance in my fieldwork and testing.
It would be our pleasure. We'll be laboring for our own benefit after all.
That's the spirit. What are you looking at me for? What do you mean, Alpha? Off you go. It's for your benefit, after all. You have spun quite a tale, but tell me, have you given any thoughts as to how you might return to your world? Are we going to take the Exarch and Ray with us? This is something that I'm more interested in. Is what are they going to do? Because if we can take... Because I can go back and forth with my body, right? If we can make it so they can all do that, then Ree should be no different, and she should be able to cross too, right? Perhaps even the Exarch? Although, would he be able to leave the Crystal Tower for so long? I don't know. What? Arasite, you say? An intriguing proposition. But for which fails to account for the present state of your souls. They have become highly charged, likely as a concentrate of having maintained tangible forms for so long. In search of enthusiastic, unstable state, there's no telling what might happen to their souls within the FFXIV. They could very well become immutable to transference, never to be restored to their bodies. Then would it be possible to force our souls into a state of dormancy prior to the transference? In theory, yes. But the soul is not a candle to be snuffed out and relit on a whim. Well, it sounds ominous. What exactly would rendering our souls dormant entail? In order to maintain a corporeal form, your souls constantly draw aether from their surroundings. This process must be halted, and resulting significant for aether removed. Your minds would ultimately be separated from these flux bodies of yours, rendering you incapable of interacting with the world around you. A cruel fate under normal circumstances, but one which reflected upon your return home. Leaving lifeless husks, like those poor souls at the inn, at journey's end. Corrupted by the city, the aether made straight by the light. Corrupted? Stagnant? Might I see these unfortunate individuals? What, do you think you might be able to help them? I might, or I might not. But I shan't know for sure until I have seen their condition. And I would be glad to take you to them, on the understanding that you won't do anything that might increase their suffering. It was my faith in man I lost, not my compassion. Well, I see no need for us to accompany you. While you escort our guests to the inn, I will assist Leandro in creating the request script as right. I believe my talents would be better applied to Endeavour as well. Might I leave the three of you to assist Beglug as necessary? This is big for Amarang then. Yes. Amarang. Off we go. Tap. Sweet. It pains me that those who yet suffer despite our victory over the light. We must hope that we can find a way to help them both. Jay is more than capable of creating Eurosite on his own, but if aught should go awry, I would I would be on hand to assist him. Sounds like you just getting out and walking around, you stole a... right, where are we going? Amarang. We're going to Journey's Head. Oh my lord. Hello? Are you in there somewhere? So this is Henrik, is it? Yes, his etheric balance leans perilously towards the light. Towards stasis. What do you suppose will happen to him? And not too bright, are you? Are you, boy? Sorry, that's funny. The same as all the poor souls corrupted by the light. He'll become a sin eater. You don't know that. We've defeated the wardens, banished the light from the sky, the night sky. Eric was completely irresponsive before, but now... Mumble. Then perhaps there is yet hope. If I may, is there a treatment I wish to administer to the patients? What sort of treatment? In the course of my studies of the soul, I once created a tonic which could temporarily simulate the aether in one's body. After some refinement, it came to be used by the Knights of Volbert. Then for far darker purposes. Lest it fall into the wrong hands, I swore never again to make it. But, for their sakes, I break that oath. It is not likely to receive the stagnation, mind you, but it should offer some measure of relief. Okay, I just gotta treat them. So I'm just. Should we feed this to one? One first, you know? Stares blankly at you. You see the tonic has had no effect. Yeah, what about you, Penil? Huh? What is this? Warmth I feel in my chest. Okay. That one was a bit more exciting. No, what about this guy? Here we go. I feel warm. My legs, they don't feel as heavy. Interesting. Oh look, there's another one of those things. I wonder how you get that one. I wonder if it's just PvP. Now then, have you noticed any change in the patients? A notable rise in the body temperature and the increased motor function. Most of the patients, at least. That's more severely affected show no response. Same. As I feared then. 'Tis true that with the restoration of night and the corrupting influence of light will no longer grow, and yes, their bodies will naturally return to equilibrium given time. But this holds true for only their corporeal ether. The incorporeal ether, that of the soul, is not easily mended. Which is why those in later stages of corruption, like Herrick, appear to be unaffected by a tonic. Precisely. The boy's soul is too far gone, his mind held together by the faintest of friends. There is a chance he may one day recover, of course, but it could take years, decades even. By the gods, he could wake to find himself as an old man. A fine reward for his patience, perseverance. Sorry, this is not Mo. A fine reward for his perseverance, but the opportunity to mourn the life he never had a chance to live. No, there must be something we can do. Look, I realize this is not why we've patroned your aid, but do you think possible to find a way to hasten their recovery? Maybe. Nor do I think it impossible that treating them, we might learn something relevant to your own predicament. I'll take the money again, please. Wow, here we go. Good for the soul next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, leave a like and a comment down below, and I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.